Emily, would you just mind telling us your name, please?
My name is Emily Fraser.
And your age?
I'm 18 years old.
Whoa, you're a big girl. Okay, what steps are you aware of that you made to be a leader? And what were some of the simple steps, the small first steps when you joined improv?
I think first it was taking initiative in games and in scenes, not necessarily taking charge, but being enthusiastic towards them, like to encourage other people and not necessarily like be vocal about encouragement, but just like show my enthusiasm to make everyone else more positive towards what we were doing.
In what way was that encouraged or discouraged by the leaders of the group?
I don't think it was discouraged. I think members of the group find it a little weird sometimes when I'm so enthusiastic, but I don't think it's ever been discouraged by people necessarily.
Okay. What made you, or when did you decide you wanted to increase your leadership involvement?
I don't think it was ever really a full decision. It wasn't ever me thinking I want to take charge, but it kind of came naturally for me, where I saw there was a lack of leadership within our own group, not necessarily with our coaches, but within the actual group of people when we were going more independent as a team. So I kind of just naturally took that place.
Cool, cool. Excellent. All right, so tell us about your decision to go to Central. I know it was an offer, but you really took it up. So.
I think a year before I thought about it, I heard from I think it was a grade 7 maybe. I told them that I did improv, and their response was, "Cool, we do that too." And I was thinking that it would be a really great way to promote the younger students to do improv, because I know when I was in grade 9, I did already had been doing improv, but I didn't know it was at the school yet. So I thought that it would be interesting to have people, so as soon as they came to Vic High, they knew that improv existed, and so it would be to encourage more people.
Oh, excellent, excellent. Tell us a little bit about your personal, I know you started improv before you started the school, so what's your first kind of foray into improv? Tell us a little bit about that.
I was 12 when I first started improv, and so
doing it where? Where were you?
I was with a theater company that I can't remember the name of.
Okay.
But it was just one woman, and she would teach us mostly theater, but then we did some improv workshops, and we got into a bigger workshop that was a whole long form that we had filmed, and we created our own characters over days. And so that was kind of my first real step into improv.
Nice. And you did clowning too, I understand.
Yeah, I still do. Yeah.
Oh, cool. What's your clown character?
My clown name is Sparkles.
Ah, that's cute. I love it. When do you feel comfortable being a leader? When does it work for you?
I think I feel most comfortable as a leader when I'm not thinking about what other people think. And I'm able to just take charge without worrying about how people are going to think of me, if they think I'm being mean because I'm taking charge over just being passive.
Okay. Is it easier if there's an age difference?
Sometimes. I think that it's easier if there's an age difference when they are listening. I mean, there's obviously the difficulty of the age, attention span and stuff, but I think that when they're the same age as me, or just slightly younger by a year or two, I think there needs to be a separation from friendship to leadership, and taking charge and friendship.
Okay.
Can't really mix.
Yeah, can't really mix the friendship and leadership. Talk a little bit about that, because I know there's been some hard times.
Yeah, I think that it's, for me, I totally need to separate leadership from friendship, because I think that people, when I take charge, they think that it's against them, not necessarily just wanting to get stuff done, more that it's targeted. And so I think that it's hard to have a friend that you're trying to lead when they take things too personally. So it's just something that's difficult to mix.
I imagine in that journey to being comfortable with the leader, which I think you are. Would you say you're comfortable as a leader? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
There's probably been some regrets, some moments where you thought, "Ugh, I wouldn't phrase it that way or get them to do this or that."
There's sometimes when I feel like it's needed for me to step back, and I definitely have found times when I get frustrated, but I don't know if there's anything that I would fully look back on as a regret, just because I know that it's something I've learned from to change.
What are your happy times as a leader?
I think that when the best times are when I have fun being a leader, that I can also enjoy doing the activity or participating, but also be a leader and just have an enjoyable time and respected time.
Respected.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a big word. Yes, that's good. Okay, cool. What advice would you give to somebody who's starting out and looks up to you and says, wow, I want to be a leader like Emily someday?
Don't let people's opinions get to you is a huge thing. And don't listen to what they think when it's against what you're doing, if you know that what you're doing is what you feel is right.
Thank you very much.